Well, I joined about 2 years ago to join up with like-minded people who found an interest in Japanese culture and to meet new people and have pretty good time.
Oh, I think it was Kaylee and Rosa and Justin who went out to the first meeting, and then they were like, this is a cool club. And then I showed up to one of the movie nights freshman year, and then I kept coming out.
I don't know. I just kind of joined just because, like, I thought it'd be fun to come out and enjoy other people's company.
I joined JCA because I wanted to appreciate Japanese culture. No, I joined it because I wanted friends and JCA was really nice.
I joined JCA because I went to go watch Enter the Z to support Jeffrey, and then a couple weeks later there was a party and I met Michael there because he was in the show, and he was like, you guys should go come and join JCA. So then he kept pushing me to come to all these JCA events, and I did.
Well, his cousin introduced me. His cousin Kevin.
Oh yeah.
Which is like 5 years older than you? 5 years?
7.
7 years old, and told me to join JCA, and I joined JCA.
So I joined my sophomore year, and at that time there were a lot of people from CAS also joining JCA, so I kind of followed them too. And it's also, my cousin did play soccer for JCA for intramurals when they had it at that time, so he talked to me a bit about it. And then I had a friend that was a super old officer too, so I was interested about that, so I joined my sophomore year.
My friend's oldest brother was part of JCA like 3 years before me, and he dragged me out to a culture show, and I thought it was really fun, so I joined because of that.
I signed up at Gobbler Fest, so I got on the listserv, but I was too shy to go to the meetings. But I got all the emails, so then I got an email that would say, we have this thing called a Matsuri, and we're doing a modern dance in it, so sign up if you'd like to participate in the modern dance. And I really like J-pop, so I was like, ooh, maybe the song will be by AKB48. And I signed up on the hopes that it would be, and it wasn't. But then I still enjoyed it and I still participated.
I joined JCA because I had actually just come back from Japan from study abroad, and I wanted to continue the cultural experience, so I wanted to see if Virginia Tech had something similar, and then I found JCA, so I've enjoyed it so far.
Even though I'm a senior right now, I joined JCA because everyone just seemed really inviting, and even though it's pretty much my last semester, I really wanted to join a cultural club where I could be able to go to the meetings and go to practices and actually enjoy myself, because I've been in a lot of academic clubs. And I'm also really interested in Japanese culture. I'm hoping to take a trip to Japan sometime in the future, so I thought joining JCA would be a really good way to kind of engage in that process.
I joined JCA because I was joining a lot of things my junior year, and a lot of my friends, like Jennifer Kim, was really into JCA, and she kept telling me about how like welcoming and friendly the crowd was, so I wanted to see it for myself.
I met Kathleen Cal, and she brought me to the first general meeting in spring semester, and after that I guess I was like, oh, that's kind of nice, because I did JCA all through in high school. But then yeah, I decided to drop it, then I came back.
Basically, all my freshman year I hung out with Kendo Club a lot, and then after a year with them I was like, man, I should make new friends. So I joined JCA because I already knew some people in there, so I was like, yeah, why not? Let's make more friends. Yeah.
I stuck around JCA because of Jennifer. I met Kwan and Julia and everyone, and they felt like family, so I kept coming.
I stuck around because of the free food. No. I stuck around because of Moss. Yeah, Moss.
Yeah, Moss.
I like the family atmosphere of JCA. Also because of Rosa. Go Rosa Kage.
Essentially the same reason why I joined. Like everyone's very friendly, and I just really like how we have a family atmosphere, and everyone's just great. You know, just had a really great time making so many memories with everyone.
Same reason. I enjoyed hanging out with people around there. It was always never a dull moment. It was like people always found things to do, got to be with them, and it was really fun.
I guess I found a lot of good friends in JCA, so they're still my friends, so I'm still around.
You met me.
Oh yeah, Grace was a big part of that. Actually, all the freshman girls were.
Yeah.
We were all really close together.
Yeah, we are really close.
Yeah, we all know each other pretty well.
I guess, yeah, it was mainly for the people. And the people were really nice. They're really nerdy. That's my type of people, nerds.
Before Matsuri was Big Little stuff, and I stayed in practices, so I have to stay. Our performance isn't happening yet. And then I got into the Big Little stuff, and then I got it big. Christina, and then she just made me feel really at home. I made friends with Rosa and Rebecca, who's not here anymore, but she's
so many
one of my
people
closest friends. Yeah, and yeah, Rosa, Kaylee, Jane, Kathleen.
I stuck around because I enjoyed the activities we did, and eventually I wanted to find a big, and so I chose Vina as my big, and it was a fun cultural experience, and then on top of that we were doing lots of activities and going hiking and stuff like that, so it was a great way to make friends and just hang out with more people.
I don't know, the environment was fun. Everyone was very friendly, and anime is cool.
So compared to JCA and CAS, JCA was a lot smaller, and it felt like people were a lot closer to each other, and there was a lot less cliques at that time. So I had a lot of fun going to the meetings.
So I actually really liked JCA, actually more than the other Asian orgs I joined because of how small it was. I think that helped create a better community. It felt a lot less cliquish, and everyone was really friendly. Even if there were smaller groups, which tends to happen in any org, I think everyone was willing to talk to each other still, and no one felt stuck up or anything. It was really nice because everyone liked something about Japanese culture, so everyone had something about their childhood or their middle school years that they could talk about, an anime they liked together, or music that they liked, and it was really nice.
It was a nice way to meet people, and then eventually I ran for our officer because I really liked culture show, and that was a really fun experience, and I got to meet a lot of people through that. So yeah.
Just because everyone is so fun to be around, it's really fun just to go to the practices and meet the people there. I was part of the parasol performance, and even though I haven't done instructed dancing in a long time, just going through the process was really nice.
I think my sophomore year, because I did join JCA, I got a little bit more involved in JCA, so I joined the Big Little program. And I think what really hooked me on was culture show. So basically, I got closer with my current friends, and then I made more friends. So I was like, wow, people, just what I wanted.
I think I enjoyed all my time in JCA equally. It's been good people, good times. First memorable experience was when we first went up to the falls. That was back when they didn't have the sign up there where you couldn't climb all the way up to the top. So I climbed up and passed a secret hidden passageway, and then I climbed to the very top of the falls when I went up there. It was super fun.
My favorite moment in JCA was probably the SACE and JCA joint meeting because I have a lot of friends in SACE and in JCA, and it was nice having a meeting where both of them were there.
That was my favorite too. Wow! Go SACE!
Hashtag go SACE.
Hashtag go SACE.
Can I have multiple moments? Or is it okay? Top favorite moment was like I said in freshman year, I only hung out with Kendo Club. But I did come out to JCA's first general meeting, and then I won the lottery for the t-shirt. I was like, wow, hi, I'm about to, and then I never came back. Second moment, probably culture show this year. I was lucky enough to run it, and I know, it was fun. Too much work, but it was fun. I think the third moment is pretty much how I got all my littles. I don't know, I got a lot of littles, but getting them was the best thing ever. Shout out to Ye, Winnie, Jennifer Kim, even though she already graduated, Victor, and Vina. Yeah, that's all that was.
My favorite moment is when we went hiking 2 years ago at Dragon's Tooth. I made during the hike, I made really good friends. I was very friends with them, but I got a lot closer from the hike. And even to this day, we're still really good friends with each other. And I see them whenever I go up to Doba and stuff like that, whenever they come down to Tech. So, yeah.
Your daddy and Uncle Tony.
Wait.
Yeah, my favorite time was when I first joined JCA like 2 years ago. Big Little event. Yeah, because I always wanted to like get a big, so it was very interesting, very fun. Yeah, I met a lot of people during that too.
There's been like a lot of different times that were really memorable for me, and like a lot of different events. Getting my big for the first time my freshman year, because we're still really close, and I'm really glad that I was able to meet him and all of my friends through JCA.
There's too many to pick from, but
that time that Kaylee won the daikon in the raffle.
she won a daikon in the raffle. When did this happen?
It was Food Olympics our freshman year.
Oh, I didn't go to that one. I didn't go to that one. Darn.
Like, Kaylee won the very last raffle, and Rosa was so hyped. Rosa hyped her. She was like, yeah! And then they got up there, and it was just a giant daikon. And they were like, what is this?
That sounds beautiful. I guess I'll go with the generic answer. Culture show. This year especially, because I thought it was going to be my last culture show, so I overextended myself and joined like way too much. I lost so much time. All my weekends all devoted to JCA.
That's
So, yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it was fine. I don't regret it at all. Like, I enjoyed my time there, and now my time feels empty without a culture show.
They probably culture shows. I did a bunch of dances freshman year and sophomore year, and I think those were probably two of the most fun ones, just because I was really involved.
Probably the practices leading up to the culture show, and like seeing everyone in their costumes and like running around and, you know, sticking for like hours for the 3 days straight, and even up to the performance. Like, it was amazing seeing the commitment that people have. Like, no one is paid, no one is asked to do this, but everyone is so committed to the show and, you know, showcasing what JCA is about. So that's probably my favorite like moment, being there.
Probably when there was an intercollegiate Japanese organization, I think, IJO or something. And we had a bunch of students coming out from other universities. And at that time, it was interesting meeting different students across different universities doing about the same thing. And we had a lot of fun activities on that day. We had like some sort of like culture show experiences, and it was really interesting hanging out with those students. And so I really enjoyed that moment.
I don't know. What was my favorite moment? It's all a blur, actually. I think I really liked field day. Field day was really fun.
Shove makeup down your pants.
Yeah, I like drawing the teams, red team, white team, and I put them like right here. So I basically got to like violate everyone with like paint, but no one knows that the paint was actually in my pants the entire time.
I guess Food Olympics last year, that was really fun. Or also like a close second would be Milestones last spring, because watching Dennis was really fun.
Go JCA.
Wow, that was very inspirational. For me, probably like JCA, the people that you meet are people that will be with you for life. So just cherish the time that you have with them while you're here before you graduate.
Definitely join culture show. Like, okay, this is pretty biased, but I feel like culture show is when like all the members are really involved, and so you really get to know each other by being with each other for hours every weekend. You're gonna have no life, but it's gonna be worth it, and you're gonna perform. It's gonna be amazing. So good luck, especially Allie, and hopefully other second coordinator. I don't know who it is at the moment, but you know, we'll see Tuesday.
To all you future culture show coordinators, ask for help.
See you next year, guys.
Make sure you get involved. Like, a lot of activities, like, people will approach you, and it's your task and your job to like get yourself involved rather than having other people approach you all the time. And that's what I experienced. I really like that, you know. Going out to the meetings and general meetings and other activities like hiking and stuff, that was like the most enjoyable experiences. So get yourself involved.
Have fun in college. manage your time well, and have fun.
I wish everybody well, and keep up the good work. Everybody's trying hard. The new board looks really determined to start off things right, and then the current board has done a really good job. And to all the new members, keep at it. Friendship's there, and have a good time.
Just keep being awesome. I know it sounds cheesy, but you guys were a big part of my college experience, and I hope that it continues being a great part of everyone's college experience for many years to come.
Definitely thank you so much for letting me be part of JCA. I know I joined pretty late, and it really makes me wish I joined a lot earlier, seeing how awesome everyone was and how awesome the organization is. So thank you very much, and really hope to, I really wish I joined before, just because it's so amazing.
Be yourself. Like, don't be shy to be yourself.
What if you are shy? What if yourself is shy?
Well, just be yourself. It's okay if yourself is be yourself, because like there's always a place. There's always someone similar to you in JCA that you can always click with. So
Yeah, even if you're shy, you slowly like break out your shell. Because for me, I'm a pretty quiet person for people I don't know, but like because so many people scream "Yeah, Moss," so many other people do other stuff, I'm a lot more sociable now, and I have like a lot more friends within JCA and like other boards, other orgs. So yeah, so just try to make new friends, do culture show, join Big Little.
Find yourself a Moss.
Just don't stop being you, like JC is nice in that like everyone's very unique and different, so I hope it stays that way, and I hope that like everyone's just able to really express themselves and have a good time at JCA.
Thanks for a nice college experience. I hate college, but JCA was pretty fun. I hope I graduate. If I don't graduate, then erase all this footage. I'm going to fake my own death and move to Peru.
That was when the first Moss chant started.
That was at JCA, that was CAS.
Yeah, at JCA.
No, but it was CAS
culture show.
It was CAS culture show.
But in JCA culture show.
No, JCA culture show wasn't anything. It was CAS.
But when it happened in JCA. Okay, fine, I'll do something else.
Special question for you. What's it like to be in
I honestly don't get it. I don't think I'm the most popular person. Like, I think Jimmy's more popular than me, since I'm pretty quiet too. So I honestly don't know. Because I think it's just that I have friends that have a really loud voice, and then other people just follow them. Like, yeah.
Yeah, he just comes into my room and be like, why is everyone screaming my name?
Yeah,
no one knows who I am. And it's just like the three people screaming it, and then everyone else screams it because it's fun.
Yeah.
Hey everyone! Hey! Can you get Yeah, Moss?
No. Yeah, Moss.
Like actually, we brought a trash bag and had Jennifer interview with the trash bag.
Oh my.
By Batu's request.
Make lasting friendships, like Batu right here. She could make it out.
It was getting Charlie. That's not JCA related.
I mean, if they're already watching those, they're already in JCA, so stay in JCA, because, I don't know, I just like JCA. I mean, I went to VSA, it kind of sucked, so go JCA. Oh, GSA. go JCA. Be your guy. I can tell you don't know the words. Would you promise me that you'll never forget?